Namaste.
Namaste.
How has the week been?
Yeah, it's been good.
Great. I hope all our audiences and all our viewers also have had a lovely week. And let's just see how this entire week is going to be. The stage is yours. Kindly help us with a prediction for this entire week.
Okay. So we are going to see the weekly prediction from 23rd. Okay, that is from tomorrow till 29th. Okay. First, we will look at the rashifal for Mesh Rashi. Okay. And for Mesh Rashi, it's a good week, especially if they are running a good dasha. They will be having a very good health, and they will be having a good time in business and job. And those who are doing business, they will have good profit also. And people who are born in Mesh Rashi, who have the yoga for going to foreign job, for settlement in foreign countries, they can try for foreign settlement this week, okay, in the coming week. So, but the main thing is they should have that yoga for foreign settlement in their birth chart, and they should be having a related dasha which is running right now. Okay, if they are having that condition, then definitely they can try for foreign settlement. And then, but there will be some people who are, having some malefic dashas. They have to be careful about their mother's health, okay, because it can they can have some problems in health for their mothers, okay, and they can also have some problems for their father also, and then they have to be careful while talking with their family members, because there is high chance of disputes within the family if they are running a malefic dasha. Okay, so this is for Mesh Rashi. Then comes Rishabh Rashi. For Rishabh Rashi people, if they are running a good dasha, they will be having good health, and they will be having good time in business, and they will be making a lot of profits if they are running a good dasha. Okay, but if they are running a bad dasha, they will their profits in business will get affected this week. Okay, they need to be careful, and then they have to be careful while interacting with their spouses if they are running a malefic dasha. Okay, this is for Rishabh Rashi. Then you have Mithun Rashi. For Mithun Rashi people, they have to be careful in their workplace. They have to avoid any kind of office politics, because right now they will be going through some, some tricky situations in their workplace. So they have to be careful, and they should try their best to avoid any fights in the workplace. And already this week is already starting with a Chandrashtama. Okay, right now they are running a Chandrashtama today. Not Mithun Rashi, it's for Karkarashi. Sorry, I just got a little bit confused. Okay, already they had a Chandrashtama last week. Okay, so they must have had a very bad time this week. I mean the last weekend. Okay, but still, even though Chandrashtama is over, they have to be careful in their workplace. Okay, and they have to be careful about their father's health also. Okay, and the spouse's health. Their spouse's health can get affected if they are running a bad dasha. Okay, this is for Mithun Rashi. Next comes Karkarashi. For Karkarashi, they have to be careful about their mother's health if they are running a bad dasha, malefic dasha. Okay, especially in the next 2-3 days, they have to be very, very careful. And especially on 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Okay, so 3 days they will be having Chandrashtama. Okay, it's like 22nd and 23rd. They'll be having Chandrashtama, so they have to be very careful while driving on the road, and they have to be careful while dealing in financial transactions. Okay, and then they have to think twice before reacting to anything which people say to them. Okay, because Karkarashi people are very sensitive, and they may overreact, especially if they understand, misunderstand what other people say. Okay, so that is one thing, and then they have to be careful while talking. Also, they have to be careful in the selection of words while talking with others. Okay, this is for Karkarashi, and as I told you, next 3 days is going to be very tough for Karkarashi people. Okay, for Shim Rashi people, they have to be careful on 24, 25, 26. Okay, that is a very difficult time for them. And apart from that, even on the other days, if they are if the Sim Rashi people whoever are going through a malefic dasha, they have to be careful. They should not be get at them and praise them unnecessarily. They have to be careful, because if they are running a malefic dasha, they can be easily they can easily be taken for a ride by wrong people. You understand? They can be easily misguided by cunning people. So, Simarashi people, they have to be very careful this week, and especially the other people who are passing through malefic dashas. They have to be careful for the entire week. Okay, and for Shimrashi people, they have to be careful on 23rd, 24th, 25. Okay, and then comes Kanya Rashi. For Kanya Rashi people, the end of the week, they have Chandrashtama, so they have to be careful in the second half of the week. But apart from that, they have to be careful while interacting with their spouse. Okay, because if they are running a good dasha, it won't be very bad for them. But if they are running through a malefic dasha, they can have fights with their spouses, or if they are not having fights, the health of the spouse can get affected. Okay, so they have to be very careful. And even children's health can have some minor problems. It won't be very serious. Children can have some minor problems. Okay, so that is for Kanya Rashi. Okay, so they have to be careful in the like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They have to be very very careful, like in the end of the week. So this is for Kanya Rashi. Then comes Tula Rashi. For Tula Rashi people, if they are, it's a quite good week, because if they are running a good dasha, they will be having a very good health, and even their business will be going well, and there will be happiness in the family, definitely. But if they are passing through bad dashas, they can have fights in the family. Okay, and spouse's health can get a little bit affected. Either it can be a health problem, or it can be some kind of fight. Okay, so they have to be a little bit careful about this. And then this is for Tula Rashi, and then comes Vrishik Rashi. For Vrishik Rashi people, it's a quite decent week. Okay, like unless they are running a very, if they are having a bad birth chart, and if they are running a very bad dasha, uh, uh, only those people will be suffering. Otherwise, majority of Vrishik Rashi people will be having a decent week. Okay, and especially if they are having a good dasha, they will be having happiness in the family. They will be they will get some good name in the society. Also, they will get good recognition, and uh, and uh, and rewards in the rewards. And at same time, if they are if they are running through a bad dasha, then there can be fights with the spouse, or the spouse can get some health problems. Okay, it won't be very serious, but it can be minor health problems. Otherwise, if they are not running through a bad dasha, then nothing to worry. Okay, and there will be some minor problems even for the children also. Okay, so this is for the Vrishik Rashi. Then comes Simha Rashi. Sorry, Dhanush Rashi. For Dhanu Rashi, they have to be careful about their mother's health. Okay, and they have to be careful about their father's health also. Okay, if they are running through a bad dasha, their parents' health can get affected, and even children's health can get affected also. Okay, and they have to be careful while talking with their spouse. Okay, so this is what Dhanu Rashi. Then comes Makar Rashi. For Makar Rashi, there can be, if they are running through a bad dasha, their children's health can get a little bit affected. Okay, uh, it can, depending on how bad the dasha is, it can, the children's health problem can either be little bit serious or it can be too serious. Okay, it depends on the individual birth chart. But overall, they have to be careful about their children's health. But financially, they'll be good. Okay, financially, there's no problem. They'll be in a very good situation. And then comes Kumbharashi. For Kumbharashi people, it's a quite decent week if they are running through a good dasha. Okay, if they are running some kind of a bad dasha, there can be some minor health problems. They can get some water related health problems. Okay, it can be like a sinus problem or some kind of cold or anything. I mean, it's not very serious also. Okay, but they have to be careful about their mother's health a little bit. Okay, and this is for Kumbh Rashi. Then comes Meen Rashi. Meen Rashi is a very good week unless they are running a bad dasha. Okay, if they are running a good dasha, they will be having a very good time in the in this week. Like they will be having good health. They will be having good income in the business also. Okay, but if they are running some kind of bad dasha, there can be some unwanted expenditure. I mean, unwanted expenditure can happen. Okay, so this is for Meen Rashi.